Candace Owens, she's in the news. She has a lot to say, and she's coming straight for Beyonce's neck. Say what you want. Candace Owens is going to keep the internet hot. She's going to keep us working. Well, she got dragged by Tina Knowles this time after alleging that Beyonce got paid $10 million to endorse Kamala Harris. Now, before Candace got into a beef with Miss Tina, she first had Cardi checking her. Candace asked Cardi if she was paid to campaign for Kamala, and she said this: "I didn't get paid $1, and that's on my 3. I actually came out of pocket for glam and travel because it's somewhere I wanted to be. Please, girl, you know damn well I'll argue you down about politics for free." Well, she said what she said. Days later, Candace Owens took to her self-titled show and said Beyonce allegedly got $10 million to speak for less than 5 minutes at Kamala's Houston rally. Candace said Beyonce allegedly got the $10 million for her pathetic little endorsement, and that Megan Thee Stallion allegedly got $5 million to twerk for Harris. Well, Mama Knowles caught Candace's comments and dragged her with a screenshot of a false information flag on one of her clips of what she was saying about Beyonce. Take a look. And this is basically her saying that it was flagged for false information. Those of you that don't know, when you are flagged for false information, it lets everybody who comes to your page after that know that you've been flagged for false information. So if somebody goes to follow you, it'll prompt and say, before you follow this page, they've been known to put out false information. Well, Candace did not like that, and she responded to Tina and continued to drag Beyonce on her show. Listen.
That clear, a Kamala campaign staffer leaked to the press with specific amounts that musical celebrities had been paid for their endorsements. Allegedly, they listed Megan Thee Stallion, they listed Eminem, and they listed Beyonce with specific amounts. So again, let's not forget this. The rumor came from Kamala's campaign, and then it blew up, and it was everywhere, absolutely everywhere. I was actually late to covering it. I was 4 days late to covering the news item on my own show. But I'm just going to refresh your memory that this did not come from Candace Owens, and everyone was reporting this. Here is Fox News, the show outnumbered, a host, 5 or 4 hosts discussing it. Okay, no response from Beyonce's mammy. Then Patrick Bet-David, alongside Charlie Kirk and a host of other people, discussed it on the PBD podcast. Chris Cuomo up there as well. Again, no response from Beyonce's mammy. And then the biggest podcaster in the world discussed it on his podcast alongside comedian Jeff Dye. Let's listen to Joe Rogan.
How much did Beyonce get?
She got $10 million.
$10 million?
But hold on. She talked for like 3 minutes. That's good.
What do you mean that's good?
I mean, that's enough.
I think the issues that we have, Candace, isn't the fact that you can go and find some facts to support your narrative. We all know that if anybody's paid anything in campaigns, it's going to be public reporting. I know that because I'm the councilman. I think it's just the self-hate that comes through every time you speak. That it's hard for us to look at you with that beautiful brown skin and just see what we see and know that you don't see it. You referred to Tina Knowles, who's like the epitome of Black motherhood, Black excellence, beautiful, and the mother of an icon, a living icon, as a mammy. When we all know that they referred to Black women back in those days, slavery days, as the mammy, the person cleaning up the house for the little white kids. So you did that intentionally. Mm-hmm. And you lay next to a white man every night, so I'm sure you guys have shared those notes. And then you keep calling the vice president of the United States the most powerful Black woman in the entire world and the second most powerful person in the world by her wrong name. You're like calling her out of her name. Instead of calling her Kamala, you're calling her, what is she calling her? Kamala. So you're refusing to acknowledge how she's told you. She had her young nieces, who are half your age, probably a third of your age, tell you how to say it properly, but you're intentionally being disrespectful. So sometimes you can put lipstick on a pig. Sit with that for a second. But we're seeing somebody that we want to just shake and say, come on home. Not come on home to Democrat, not just come on home to us. Be a Black Republican, but be a Black Republican with sense. This is nonsensical bullying and targeting of a person for clout and for clicks. This isn't anything more than that, because there's no way that you delivered it that way for the intention to wake up America on the ideal that Beyonce was paid to endorse Kamala Harris. When you see it, is it self-hate? Does that jump off the page to you?
Yes, she's pandering to her base, which she knows is a very conservative white base, while she praises her white king and savior, Donald Trump, and she attacks black women unnecessarily. She just continues to name out black women: Oprah, Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, Tina Knowles. But if you look at the other side, he had a slew of people who no one cared about: Amber Rose, Hulk Hogan, who's a racist, all these Puerto Rican rappers who came out of nowhere to endorse him. But she's not chasing down any of those stories. She's just attacking black women. He won. Like, get over it. Stop attacking black women and just move on. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's clear that Beyonce is not going to roll over and lose any sleep. She's probably too drunk off her cognac and somewhere combing her hair with that secret stuff. But here's the deal. Focus on the bills and the brand that pays you. I know you give opinions like I do, and I give opinions. And look, I have been a little extra at times. In fact, we got to send Jennifer Hudson flowers. Remind me about that. But here's the deal. What are you getting from continuing to shit on black women? Like, what do you get? Kamala's lost. She's moved on. We saw her with her hair up in a ponytail playing with her. She's already moved on. Why are you still living in that? Because you just got to put one more nail in the coffin? Are you waiting to be deemed the Secretary of Policing over black communities? Well, like, what is it that you're hoping that Daddy Trump call you with? She's coming on the show, right? Well, we'll ask her.
She loves your show.
Listen, without Candace, we wouldn't have content to talk about. So we all need each other. Listen, I'm not a hater. I'm just calling it as I see it. And I want her to come here and explain to me how I may be seeing it incorrectly. Good luck. Bye.